Good morning, vlogiana. It is bright, it is crisp. We are in the thick of spring. It's 10 a.m., 10:30. I'm about to hit a workout. I haven't hit a workout like a high intensity strength training type workout, aka solid core is my go-to, in 2 weeks. Which is a little bit of a shock to my body, my mind, my system. Because this whole year, as you can tell if you've been here along the journey, we've been in it. We went 12 weeks, no breaks, at least once a week, sometimes up to like 4, 5, 6 times a week. Always need at least one day of recovery. But the last 2 weeks, I've just felt so, so tired, so nauseous, bloated, headache. Could not peel myself off of the couch. A little bit of a depressive episode, perhaps. And you know what? That's okay, because instead of thinking or portraying it as some, aka depressive episode, like something that a white man came up with, I like to think of it as a contraction. This is what I've been taught. You know how nature has expansion, contraction? Like spring and fall are the contracting seasons because we're de-thawing, we're freezing in fall, and then summer and winter are the expansive ones. It's like the weather is the same. You either get to hibernate for winter or you get to be outside at 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. So I don't really do well with the contraction seasons, and so maybe that 2 weeks that I just had was like my own little mini contraction. And today I woke up and I was feeling like, oh, you know what? I do have a little bit more energy. Like maybe I could go to solid core later today. And I was like, I think I just need to capitalize on the momentum of the idea and take it and run. So I was like, let's just put on workout clothes. Let's put on a thong. And let's just get going. Like go outside, do the walk outside in the parking lot at solid core and just hit a workout first thing, and then I'll steam and sauna afterwards, and I feel like I'll feel a lot better. And I got this idea because last night I was like bouncing up and down before bed, like dancing. And I was like, wait, I have a lot of energy. And also I've been waking up in the middle of the night and having my little intermission sleep. But at least now, who would ever thought that from an intermission sleep, having my second chunk of sleep, that I wouldn't wake up so exhausted. I've only had the experience where I usually wake up at like 3 a.m, panting, sweating, feeling like I'm gonna throw up, and then I'll fall back asleep at like 6, 7 a.m. and get like a couple more hours, and then I usually wake up just exhausted, grogified, like the most grumpy mooch you've ever met. Don't want to do shit, hate being alive. But today I woke up from my intermission sleep and I was like, you know what? Let's get it. Like, I'm awake. I'm not so groggy and exhausted, which I just didn't ever think that was a possibility. And then I was like, let's stack it. I always go out and get my morning walk. Let's just do the morning walk in the parking lot. Let's get here early. Let's just get the day going. It's Monday. I'm going to be traveling later this weekend. So I'm like, let's just get back into it before I go out and travel. So this is the start of the vlog. Let's spend a day. Let's see what happens. I actually have no plans after this. I think I'm just gonna do some laundry. Maybe we can start packing so that I don't have to be, so stressed later in the week about packing. And then, I feel like it gives you time. Like you pack one day and then the next day you're like, oh, I could add this. But I feel like if you pack the day before, then you're like, oh, I could have packed this, or I wong let's egg, or so maybe I'll get into a little bit of packing this afternoon. But first things first, let's go shake on a reformer. Girl, no, that was much needed. I'm working on this thing when I go to solid core to try and only give like 20%, 30%, because the practitioner is like a chiropractic practitioner that I work with, a somatic practitioner I work with. They all be telling me like, hey, we love that you're working out, but if you do solid core 100% of the time and you go as often as you do, it's actually putting your body under more stress. So do us a favor and try doing a couple reps, and then breathing for a couple of reps, and don't push yourself over exertion. And I've had a really hard time doing that. Probably why I collapsed for 2 weeks, because when I do go to solid core, when I do anything in life, my personality is to just give like 150%. I'm like allergic, anaphylactic shock allergic, deathly allergic to half-assing. But now I have to like rewire my brain and tell myself that it's not half-assing if I don't give it my all. That even giving 20% is like all I have in that moment. You know what I mean? So it's a workout body-wise, but it's also like a mental. We're getting a twofer. A little BOGO moment. But that was good. That was good. I might try again tomorrow. It felt doable. I mean, it's hard. It's always hard. It's never easy. But I think I could use a challenge. And it feels so good to move my body. And part of me is like, I wonder if I felt so bloated, nauseous, headachy because I wasn't working out for a couple of weeks. And then I also discussed with a different practitioner, somatic practitioner, that like maybe my body needed the rest because I wasn't letting myself feel what I needed to. Who knows? It's a lot of ifs, ands, buts, ors. And I just try to let go of the past. Let go and let God. I want to move on. I'm going to be done with my past. I'm eating my little, aloha protein bar. I had like half of this before class. I'm finishing the other half before I go steam and sauna. I just got so excited because we get to go home and make actual food after this. Let's see when we get there. Okay, girl, we made it back. We steamed, we saunaed, we showered. Now I'm in a little nightgown. I'm about to make my favorite meal that I've been obsessed with right now. I've been craving In-N-Out. You can see me here. Let me put that there so I'm not looking backwards. I can look kind of forward. I've been craving In-N-Out. We don't have In-N-Out in the Midwest, but what do we have? In-N-Out at home. We have a cast iron skillet. I'm heating this up on medium high for 10 minutes. And then I got this like smash burger press. The first couple times I did this, I just did a spatula with some parchment paper under it. And I was like, yeah, no way. A smash burger press is going to make this a lot easier. I'll show you how I clean my cast iron skillet after I make the smash burger too, because guess what? All you need is hot water, a scraper tool, ooh, a spatula. I don't know if you can hear me with the fan on because I have it on blast because I don't want my house to smell like In-N-Out, but I've been having this craving of In-N-Out, and we don't have In-N-Out, but I do have a cast iron skillet at home, so this is going to be my post-workout meal. We did our steam, we did our sauna. I caramelized my onions yesterday. If you watched my Persian cooking feast, I didn't know how to caramelize onions, okay? It takes like 45 minutes on low, and I actually did that yesterday so that they actually came out caramelized. So we're just going to do a little bit of that. These are going to need a little bit of water. You know what? I got this. Just a little bit of water. And then I'm going to make my own smash burgers at home. It literally takes 2 minutes. And it's so delicious. I even got this whole like smash burger press. Girl, so I heat up the cast iron skillet for 10 minutes. And then I'll show you how I clean it too, because to clean a cast iron skillet, you need hot water. Oh shit, I should boil some hot water. And a paper towel roll and oil. You don't clean it with soap and water, which is like news to me, honey. We're out here just like learning things on our own. First generation American type shit. And just having parents that are busy doing their own thing. Not every parent is out here to teach you. If I end up posting it, I had like a last night debrief in this same outfit actually. And it was all about how some of us don't have parents that protect us. Anyways, let me just make my smash burger. Medium high heat. I let this heat up for 10 minutes before. Boom. Place one in. Place this pad over. Oh, it smells so good already. Smash this shit. Smash it real good. Any anger you have, put it into the burger. Just kidding, don't put it into the burger, but like, get it out in this. It's important to express your emotions. Ah! Ah! I got some onion stuck to it. Oh no, I needed more. More smash, more smash. We're gonna take my onions off because they're starting to get a little burnt. I probably should have put the caramelized onions on to heat them up when I was heating the pan. Maybe on low for like 5 minutes, but we're here. We're living, we're learning. I've had smash burgers the past 2 days in a row. It's so good. All you do is take one block of 1 pound beef, 85% fat, or 85-15. I don't know what the numbers are. Maybe it's 15% fat. 85-15. And you just literally cut it into 8 pieces, round them into balls, bada boom, bada bing. Put it on the pan. Cold from the fridge. It makes delicious smash burgers. I'm going to freeze these later. All right. Yes! Yes. Okay, now to clean the cast iron skillet, scoop as much of the things that you can out of it. Then you get a paper towel. And you try to like wipe away all the grease and all the bits and the pieces in it. I would triple your paper towel load so that you don't burn your hand. And then you pour water into it. But you don't want the water to sit here for too long. Can't remember why. I think it's because the thing is like a sponge. Ooh, look at that smoke, girl. And you use the water to just get away any of the excess food. Then be so careful because this is going to be hot as fuck. Now we'll turn the oven on low for a couple minutes while I assemble the rest of my smash burger. I think it's been 2 minutes. Spray it. Use another paper towel. Ugh. To like coat the thing in oil. And wipe off any like bits that I see. Ooh. And that, my friend, is how I learned to clean a cast iron skillet. So then the next time you use it, it's lightly greased, ready to go. I made a little tomato avocado. I'm so distracted by being able to see myself. I made a little tomato avocado salad with just some like lemon, olive oil, salt, pepper. That's it. So this is going to be my healthy fats. This is my little protein style burger. These are the best pickles ever. The sweet and spicy version. Hit, girl. Hits hard. Now we put the onions. Isn't it funny that like you can watch me, but I can watch me? We're all watching me at the same time. Put the onion and then I guess just try and like make a makeshift bun. I wonder what kind of lettuce they actually use at In-N-Out to make it protein style. If you work at In-N-Out, let me know, but I don't know how I'm going to pick this up and eat it, but it's not going to be cute. And I don't want you to see that, so I'm going to go, girl. But that's lunch. I'll see you later. I watched an episode of Vanderpump Villa while I was eating. So delicious, by the way. It worked just like putting all the lettuce around it. And whoa, so good. I love working out and then eating right after because it's like, I just feel that refuel. It feels awesome. This is my face 50% of the time when I'm watching Vanderpump Villa. And this is the other, maybe like 30%, when a girl finally speaks up and I'm like, yes, girl, you better work, girl. You better say that shit, girl. And then I got to the episode where like Hannah and Marciano are like sneaking around and it's revealed that she's like been talking shit about Marciano to other people, but then she goes to Marciano and she talks shit about like her friends. Let me tell you, it is a universal experience to have a friend that is in a toxic relationship that talks shit about her boyfriend to you, but then also goes to her boyfriend and talks shit about you to the boyfriend and to those friends, you can you end up not being friends with them. Like, there's no saving her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. She lives for the drama. She grew up without emotional validation, so she seeks it in anyone that she can, and she probably's got terrible, horrible unfulfillment, big void of a dad or some father figure in her life, so she attracts these like toxic men that like kind of feeds into it but also drains it at the same time. Yeah, my advice, you can't tell them how shitty their boyfriend are or is, because they're not going to listen. You can't tell them to break up with their boyfriend because they're not. It's like, actually being friends with a drug addict, it might be worse, because then they come crying to you that they're so hurt, and like sometimes it escalates where the boyfriend gets like physical, or even the girlfriend ends up getting physical with the guy because it's this toxic cycle. I mean, we kind of see that play out. It's like an archetype. It's like a trope. It's like a human behavior that presents itself in a pattern over and over again. We see that with Taylor, Frankie Paul. They're like that huge video that went viral. I mean, we heard about it years ago. That's how the show started, was that she got arrested for DV. And it's this result of like them choosing toxicity over and over again because it feels safe to them, because they probably grew up in a chaotic, unsafe, traumatized household. And so when they grow up, all you do when you grow up is rewrite your childhood script if you're not familiar and very conscious of it. And you just can't be friends with people like that. In my experience, it's extremely hard to be friends like that, because you can't, it's like a drug addict, you know, like a drug addict, you can't force them into rehab. You can't force them to get sober. They have to choose to get sober. And so having friends like that, you can't choose them to want better from themselves. I have walked away from so many friendships where I'll say it like a couple of times, like, hey, I think you deserve better. Hey, this is actually a red flag from your partner. Hey, this last straw is, I'm very disappointed in the choices that you're making for yourself, because I think you're worth so much more, and there is so much more out there that aligns with your worth, but you can't see your own worth, and I can't force you to see your own worth if you're going to choose to be with people that disrespect you and that aren't considerate of you. I give my 3 little spiels. Usually how the person reacts to it is like, they'll agree the first time. The second time, they're like a little bit more silent, and then they'll go talk shit about you to their partner. And then the third time, they'll kind of be like, no, I disagree. Or like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what's going on in my relationship, in my life. After that, it's toodaloo, goodbye. I have a hard time being friends with people that have a low sense of self-worth, so I can't do that. Those are my thoughts. I'm going to do a load of laundry. I think I have another load of laundry because I want to wash all my living room, like pillow covers and blanket and stuff. I kind of want to get a Lola blanket. It's like $325 for a blanket, but it looks so fuzzy, and everyone says it's like the best blanket ever. And then maybe I'll start doing some like preliminary packing since I'm leaving later this week. So we'll see what I end up getting into, but I just thought I'd give you a little update there. Okay, usually when it comes to packing for a trip, I get pretty anxious. The whole traveling situation just makes me anxious. It's a lot of stimulation and exposure for a season in my life where I feel pretty, I was going to say capacitated, but that sounds like decapitated. What I mean is, like, to travel, there's a lot of new experiences. Your nervous system is like scanning for new threats because it's an environment that you're not used to. And I feel like I just started regulating my nervous system in a more controlled environment at home, and then to put me back outside and go to the airport, and then go on the plane, and then go in the car, and then go to the hotel, and then like go out to restaurants and interact with people. Can you tell it's already making me nervous? So I'm leaving in 4 days, but I'm like, let's just start packing now. So I'm doing my toiletries, and I figure I'll take you along with my packing process. Would I bring you in here? I feel like you're fine out there. This is my go-to toiletry bag. It's a very old byeeee bag. I don't even know if they still sell this. This is like when byeeee first launched years ago, when they only had 2 colors. It was like the tan and the black. And they had this little toiletry bag. I like it because it has a little hook, and it fits all of my toiletries for the most part. So the Essentials toothbrush. I have an electric toothbrush. I like these little mini TheraBreath mouthwashes. They're pretty good. A whole mini one will last you a whole week. This one's like halfway filled, and since I'm just going for a couple of days, should be good enough. And then I get to toss that when I get there. I have a little Crest toothpaste. I'll bring you in a little bit closer. I just have a bunch of stuff on the floor. Oh, okay. That's okay. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. A little toothpaste, a little floss, a tongue flosser, and then my tongue flosser also has my little like ribbon. Can you see in there? This little blue thing. If you have a retainer, you know that that's how you have to floss your teeth. And then these little like flossy guys. Flosse, flosse, the glamorous. Okay, I'm gonna try to stack all of that in there. Next is, this is my deodorant. It's mandelic acid. Spray, 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 spray. Oh, this is good for coming out of the shower too. A little pack, and then I just like refill these all the time. Because, you know, sometimes, depending on the hotel you go to, they'll be a little skimpy, they'll be a little skinny. I like my own stuff. One scrunchie and 2 little hair ties. I'll put on this like side pocket here. And then also in the side pocket, I'll put a hair thing. See, and good thing I had this in a bag because something leaked in here. Ooh, it looks like my sugar scrub leaked in here. To bring this, should I bring a little bar? Ugh, I do not like the smell of that. I'm very particular about my scents, but I will bring my scrub and my little mini hairbrush. I feel like will be good. Tuck this, tuck my face wash in here. I'm sure my cousin's gonna bring the exact same one. Oh, here's my face skincare stuff. See, I have a bunch of stuff on the floor that you can't see. But I got these like little dewdrops. I actually kind of like the Chanel sunscreen a lot more than the little stick one. And this, love this. This is what I was saying in my little tipsy night routine. I did end up ordering a big one of these. Let's see. It's like that much full. I feel like that should be enough. Worst comes to worst, my cousin's coming on this trip with me, so she'll have some stuff that I could use. Girl, why am I out of breath? And then I always bring a little nail kit. Can you tell I've been using this since like the 6th grade? It has a little nail clip, a little nail file, a mini scissors, in case I gotta crusty dusty get some stuff out of my toes. Excuse me, I always travel with one of these. Put that on the side. Okay, toiletries seems pretty done. I feel confident that the hotel that I'm going to go to is going to have like body wash and hair wash, so I'm not going to pack any of that for myself this time. Toiletries, I'm done. I feel good about that. Let's move on. I'm going to clean up the floor because I just pulled a bunch of stuff out of the closet of like all my travel stuff from last time. And then we'll go pack other things. Okay, so I did end up bringing my suitcase downstairs, and all we have is toiletries. Fully had like a mini panic attack after that last clip of being upstairs. I like put the toiletries in, and then I just sat on the floor and I was like, my vision is concaving in. And I was like, okay, wait, I know what to do if my vision starts concaving in. I have to take deep breaths, to look around me, look left and right. Can I see like where I am? Can I remind myself that I'm safe? Yeah, me and traveling just don't really get on in this season of my life, and it freaks me out and I hate it. But I'm going on the trip nonetheless because I already signed up for it. Anyways, I figured since I'm so overwhelmed with packing, I did my toiletries. I'm not leaving for another couple days. I could just do my shoes in a bag and then save like clothes for tomorrow. But I'm going to Florida. It's going to be hot. I looked at the weather, like the low is going to be like 63 at night, which is like the high here, 63 during the day, and it's like 85. So I'm going to bring these little chanclas, the little heel. I feel like these are so cute. And then I have just tennis shoes, also the black Chanel tennis shoes. So these are going to be my shoes. I don't know what I'm going to wear for clothes, but I figured these little black heels kind of go with everything. So that works. And I was also debating what bag to bring. We're going to the BTS concert, and usually stadiums, in my experience, like concerts and everything, they typically have like a small bag policy. So I figured why not bring this little one. And then I packed already inside of it my earbuds because, you know, concerts be loud and ear health. I went to one, I think it was like Steve Aoki at the Armory. The Armory is like the best venue in Minneapolis, and they had just like redid their stereo system a couple years back, and I went there. My ears were ringing so bad I couldn't sleep that night. Ever since then, I carry around my little mini earbuds things. They're like specific ones that you can get on Amazon for concerts where it doesn't like distort the sound, but it just protects your ears so that you can sleep soundly at nighttime. So I'm gonna pack my little bag, my little shoes. That makes like one half of it done. And then I think I have like packing cubes. I think I'll just do one packing cube full of clothes. It's just like a couple days. So see, I talk about it and like my heart rate literally starts going. My vision starts going in. I'm not going today. I'm safe. I'm not going today. I'm safe. I was debating what airplane bag I was going to bring on the airplane. I usually go in, this was my airplane bag. This guy. She's cute, canvas. She's got the little zipper. She's nice and chunk-a-lunk, so you can put everything in her. And then she comes with, well, not really comes with. I bought this with it, so it's like a mini one. It can keep all of my stuff in here. But the problem with how big this bag is it's hard to like shove it under the seat. And sometimes the flight attendants take their jobs very seriously, and they're like, ma'am, your bag needs to be put under the seat, or you need to put it above. And of course, when is there ever storage above? So last time I was out, I got this bag instead. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit black, a little, you know, something. But then I've also loved and had my eye on this one forever. Oh my gosh, I've had my eye on this bag forever. The only problem is it doesn't fit my iPad. So I can't bring this one. But isn't this such a cute color? I love her. I'm obsessed. Sad that I can't bring her because she doesn't fit my iPad unless I get an iPad mini, which I kind of been thinking about getting the iPad mini, but I think this is going to be my new airport bag. And I switched my laundry. I was going to like wash all the pillow covers, the little blanket there. But then I was like, wait, if I wash that, then I'm not gonna lay. What am I gonna lay on? I mean, I could pull out like another towel. If you can see, I kind of have the towel over the pillow cover already because I know it needs to be washed. I guess I could pull out like another blanket and just pull out another towel and wash that. But I'm like, I think I just need to lay. I think this needs to be what I'm done packing for today. All I have left is just like some clothes for like a 4-day trip that I'm going to go on in one packing cube. And then that's it. Maybe a little bit of makeup. And by a little bit of makeup, probably just like an eyebrow pencil and a little like pocket blush. Like that's it. I don't wear a lot of makeup. It's going to be hot there anyways. Who wants to wear a face full of makeup when it's 85 degrees? I'm getting older. I'm becoming more of a woman. I'm filling out and having crevices. And so when it's above like 74 degrees, all my crevices start excreting. So the last thing I want is to have a full face of makeup on when it's supposed to be 85 degrees during the day. So I feel like just a little packing cube of clothes, a blush, an eyebrow gel, bada bing, bada boom, call it a day, and try not to have too much anxiety about going. It is what it is. I'll be fine. So I figured I'd have a little sweet treat and sit on the couch and watch some more Vanderpump Villa as like a treat that I started packing, and I could finish packing later today. I could finish packing. I have 3 days after this to pack, so I've got time. Yeah, time to have a sweet treat. Okay, I'm going to put all this stuff away, and then I'm going to show you my sweet treat that I'm having. Girl, check it out. This is my little sweet treat. It's a brownie I made. It made it with dates, kidney beans, cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, tahini, a little oil. That's it. Now I know next time I'm going to soak my dates in hot water so they're sweeter. I'm going to add more dates. I'm going to do less tahini because I'm not really a tahini girl. And it comes out. This has been refrigerated. I made it a couple days ago, so it looks a little. But when it first comes out, when you first bake it, it is like the perfect brownie where it's actually like mushy on the inside. It's not like batter mushy, like not cooked. But, you know, a good brownie, you want it to be like soft and like you stick your fork in and it comes out with brownie bits. So I'm going to heat that up for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to do a little scoop of, girl, get into it, the Van Leeuwen, this malted coconut, cookie dough ice cream. If you have not had Van Leeuwen, it's like a French style ice cream, extra eggs, extra cream. It's so good. My friend put me on, someone I used to be friends with, just know whenever I say like my friend, just know in this season of my life, it's always someone that I used to be friends with and I'm not currently friends with anymore. But a friend put me onto that a couple years ago, and it is the best ice cream, and I have not strayed away from that brand ever since I started. I think their slogan too is like, a life without anything good is bad. Because, you know, like, oh, ice cream's so good, but like diet culture and people starving themselves, like, I don't have ice cream. Well, a life without anything good is bad. So moderation, have a little bean, have a little fiber brownie with a little ice cream. I'm gonna sit while my laundry is drying, watch a little Vanderpump Villa, and center myself, ground, because all I packed was a bag of shoe and some toiletries, and it already got me anxious and nervous to go. And I sometimes feel like once I started packing, I probably will notice it when I watch this back, that I started like panting and my breath started shortening. Maybe after I have my sweet treat and watch another episode of Vanderpump Villa, I'll go on an outside walk because it's nice and sunny today. But yeah, that's what I have for you right now. So let me enjoy my sweet treat and try and relax. And it makes sense why I'm all of a sudden craving sugar, because when you get stressed and you have anxiety, your body secretes glucose because it thinks like, oh, we need to like fight or flight. She needs quick energy to burn off in case she's really gotta go into it, when really there's nothing in my surrounding. It's just my own interior psyche and what my body perceives as safe and not safe. And so the fact that my blood is secreting glucose to try and take care of my stress levels, my body's also craving sugar. Well, this actually doesn't really have much sugar besides the, like, dates have sugar in them and chocolate has sugar in it. But actually, did you know real chocolate? I've recently had real chocolate, like a real chocolate bar, no sugar added to it. Delectable. I wish they made chocolate chips like that. But the ice cream does have sugar in it. So I'm gonna have my little sweet treat, watch my show, and try and calm down, and then maybe go for an outdoor walk and see you during dinner. If you're an anxious traveler, I'm with you. You'd be surprised how much I can get done when watching TV. I think I last left you off at the end of my panic attack. And I was like, I'm gonna have my little sweet treat and I'm gonna watch my little show, my little episode of Vanderpump Villa. So I did that. I watched a whole episode, and then I was like, okay, let me get up and I'll wash all the like living room stuff now and be out of the living room area. And I ended up like vacuuming some drawers and like deep cleaning drawers. You know, there's that like couple drawers in your house, every time you open it, there's like a little, you know, whatever. Hey, but you know those, you have those couple of drawers in your house, you open it, there's like some crumbs, or I have liners. Most of all my drawers are lined, so sometimes crumbs get like under the liner gets a little stained. You know, you open the drawer and you're like, I'm gonna clean that one day. I'm gonna organize that drawer one day. I got a couple drawers like that. I have a seasoning drawer, not the aesthetically pleasing seasoning drawer that I've showed you, but like a backstock bigger seasoning drawer under that one that has like baking stuff in it too. And then I have like an electronics drawer, and they just both had crumbs in them. So I pulled out the vacuum, I started deep cleaning both of those drawers, put the stuff in the wash, and then I had that laundry to take out. And when I took out the laundry, I was like, well, I'm already in my closet putting things away, I might as well try packing for a little bit. Immediately heart starts pounding, I start sweating, and I'm like, wait, maybe if I watch TV, if I watch the next episode, because the next episode in the Vanderpump Villa season is like dad talk coming. That's the whole reason why I'm watching Vanderpump Villa. I have no idea who Lisa Vanderpump is. I've never heard of her before. But I obviously watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, saw the drama happen last season and kind of like continuing this season. I don't even know what happened this last season. So much has happened. Can Mom Talk survive this? No. And so I was like, I'll just throw on Vanderpump Villa in the background, whatever. But I didn't realize it was like a reality TV show. I don't get why people are like working on it. But then they're also, I guess it's more so filming like the hospitality, like service industry. I don't know. It's my first time watching it. I'm solely watching it because like dad talk is going on there. And I'm like, what is this show that like Mom Talk was in and it got like raunchy and there's this cheating scandal and like
what's going on. So I watched that, and then this next episode was the dad talk finally coming, and I was like, oh, maybe if I play this episode while I put away my laundry and pack, I won't be as anxious. And it worked. So I ended up packing. The suitcase is done. I just packed pajamas, socks, undergarments, laundry bag, a swimsuit. I'm looking at the little packing cube right now. I did a black dress, a white dress for Saturday and Sunday, a little cardigan shebang, and then an airport fit. And I was like, easy peasy, I can do 72 hours away. And then I started putting my dishes away. I made this yogurt. If you've seen my Persian feast for myself, the best part about a Persian feast is that you can freeze everything that you don't eat, and then you can defrost it. So I have my lentil soup. It looks crazy, but I have my lentil soup and then the khoresh, like chicken stew. I'm gonna have a Persian feast tonight, part 2, and I just finished the yogurt. I finished making this yogurt with the dill and the cucumber, shredded cucumber, juice it, and then put it in with a little bit of salt, and it's so good. Even my old friends that didn't even like cucumber, like that yogurt thing. And now I'm gonna make some saffron tahdig. That's probably the one thing that's not great frozen. Most Persian dishes, like stews and soups, are great to freeze, but the tahdig, crispy rice, that's not frozen. You need to just make that fresh every time. So I had my rice soaking for the past couple of hours. I think I forgot to tell you that. I don't even know when I did that, but I had it soaking. I think right when I came home from working out, I had it soaking. It's been a couple hours and it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna make my dinner now so that I can eat it in the next half an hour-ish. And then that's the day, honey. I got the laundry stuff in the wash. After I cut up chunks of butter and put it in here, I think I'm gonna go outside. Excuse me. I'm gonna go outside and read for a little bit, maybe go for a walk to help my mental health. My little anxiety poochie mooch. Okay, wanted to do a quick update on my dinner, girl. This is, oh my god, this thing is not moving with me, is it? And the laundry being done. Let's frickin' go. I had a lentil soup and I cut up a little mango for my little sweet treat. I'm watching that episode with Dad Talk on Vanderpump Villa. What did I last leave you off on? Packing, outside walk, a little bit of reading, heated up my leftovers, got the laundry. The laundry's gonna be done. I'll take that out when I'm done eating, and then I'll go on my sunset walk, and that'll be a day. Thanks for spending the day with me, and I will see you in the next one. Also, if you also experience anxiety about traveling or packing, or you just experience anxiety in general, telling someone about it helps. Going outside and walking helps. Watching a good TV show helps. Reading helps. Deep breathing helps. That's my little guide. Okay, see you in the next one. Goodbye.